The desperate search for survivors after that 7.7 earthquake in Southeast Asia. The death toll now soaring above 1,600, with more than 3,000 injured in Myanmar. The dramatic rescue of this woman shown on Myanmar's military state-run media. And these images of survivors using their bare hands to free those trapped underneath mounds of debris. One hospital forced to treat dozens of patients outside because the building is so severely damaged. And anxious families awaiting news about their missing loved ones on the site of a collapsed building in Bangkok. Tonight, dozens remain missing. The quake, one of the worst to hit Southeast Asia in 100 years. ABC's Britt Clennett leads us off tonight from Bangkok.
Tonight, rescue efforts desperately underway in Myanmar and Thailand after that devastating earthquake in Southeast Asia. Myanmar's military junta now allowing hundreds of aid workers to enter the war-torn country. Over 1,600 people there are dead, 3,000 injured. Those numbers likely to continue rising. Rescue workers using jackhammers, mallets to break up and remove rubble as they work to find any survivors. Some digging with their bare hands. And a brief moment of joy, this woman saved from her collapsed home. Dozens of patients seen being treated outside of this hospital after it too was damaged. But obstacles remain. Some of Myanmar's airports damaged by the quake, currently unusable by aircraft, impeding relief efforts for a country embroiled in a civil war for years. That 7.7 earthquake was the worst in the region in the last 100 years. Its tremors and aftershocks felt throughout Southeast Asia. Here in Bangkok, Thailand, over 600 miles away from the epicenter, 80 people still missing, with rescue efforts underway after this building under construction collapsed. 9 people there confirmed dead.
Rescuers here are working all through the night using heavy machinery to lift large pieces of debris in the hope of finding any survivors.
Chanasorn Siranin's sister, an electrical engineer, is one of the missing. She had only started working at the site 2 weeks ago.
So these are all the missed calls?
His numerous calls to her phone going unanswered. China, Russia and India say their response teams are now arriving in Myanmar. A US military team seen assessing the damage in Bangkok.
Honestly, we're just trying to get a handle on what's going on right now.
On Friday, President Trump indicated that the US had been in touch with officials in Myanmar and that they would be helping. Later that same day, the State Department not indicating when that help would arrive.
What I can tell you is that we wait for formal requests. We are ready. Obviously, we are watching what is transpiring.
And Britt joins us now from Bangkok. And Britt, rescue workers are now racing against the clock.
Well, as you can see, Mary, it is a challenging task to work through this massive mound of rubble, but the critical window to finding survivors is closing. Meanwhile, in Myanmar, where more than 1,600 people are confirmed dead, a UN official says the junta is continuing to bomb parts of the country, adding to the complications facing rescue and aid efforts. Mary?
Such difficult circumstances. Britt, thank you.